Let's take a look at that. UFC. Ooh, these things are not easy to open, right? So I'm gonna open them up. There is the Superman. There is the Build-A-Figure. There is the back of his cape. All of these guys, I'm not gonna go through each and every one. All of them have the exact same point of articulations, right? They all have the head that turns. They have no up or bottom. The arms, this is as far as they go. You get this fist kind of open like that. I'm sure that if your Walmart has them, or they don't, this one has a little blue or a little dark blemish right there. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. See? Mine has that blemish. But, I don't care. I'm going to open this guy up. I think the suit, though I'm not a fan of the suit, I'm not a fan of the S. However, as an action figure, I love it more as an action figure, though I haven't seen the movie. You do not get any articulation here at the ankle, okay? Or at the waist. He does not turn at the waist. Depending on what you get, mine has little spots such as right there above the belt. It's not a perfect, however, $10, I don't know. If you look at you know what? I'm going to make a pause right quick. $10. And all you get is Superman and a Build-A-Figure piece, right? You get a Build-A-Figure piece. For $10, and as far as I know, they're still putting it, Playmates will give you a complete action figure with a whole mess of accessories. Yeah, and they're also 5 POA. Okay, this one is the old school Leonardo, but all of them, man, up until the last series, which was Rat King and Casey Jones, for $10, you get all of this versus all of this. And I think that even the retro card packaging far superior than this. However, this is very nice compared to what we're getting right now from anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward. Okay, so here I have them all out. You got your Superman, Green Lantern, Mr. Terrific, the main villain, or one of the main villain. Engineer? I have no clue who the engineer is. I'm not going to lie to you. Metamorpho, who, let me tell you, from Jump Street, I am not a fan of this. You don't need you don't need stupid shorts and this big ass. You don't need that. You could just make it, the same, like orange and purple, and you could do better than that. Okay, you don't need that. But whatever. The design is, I guess, is kind of cool. I mean, for $10. But again, I refer back to the fact, like the Ninja Turtles, right? Like, they have beautiful sculpting. They have a ton of accessories and beautiful card back. I mean, this is their card back. That's pretty much it. And the back, at least you get this, right? And build your robot here. What's his name? Number 4. Then you got the Hawk Girl, who does not come with an... For $10, man, why don't you give her the mace? Spin Masters. You guys do so many gangster... Why not throw the mace in there? I don't understand it. Is it because you spend so much on the sculpting? I don't know what the answer is. You have the Giat, the wings are here. I'll put them on her. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to build this little robot guy, I wouldn't have gone after these two. And the only reason why I'm making this video is because, as far as I know, no one else has these guys. They were the only two. They had two pegs full of this Superman. I would not be surprised if this Superman makes it to Ross in no time flat. Okay? Although as a toy, I think he looks better as a toy than he does in the actual movie. Okay, so here we go. You have the robot number 4. And here you have Hawk Girl with her wings. Now the wings only move up and down. That is about it. That's it. Not about it. That is it. It doesn't go out. It doesn't go in. It just goes up and down. That is the extent of the possibility of Hawk Girl's wings. If you're wondering whether or not that helmet comes off, no, it does not. It is molded on there. You can't take it off in any way, shape, or form. Your Metamorpho, whatever details you get from the movie, you're going to get right here on this figure. But that's about it. Unless you're looking to complete, like I was, your, whatever this guy's called, number 4, you're just going to end up with this cancer patient, this cancer terminus patient guy in boxer shorts that with one foot like a root, the other one like, whatever, man, whatever. Like, this guy ain't going to be cool to pose in any way, shape, or form. You need a girl to complete your collection. You got one. You got the Guy Gardner. And I feel so, like, for real, man, you can give us Hal Jordan with Nathan Fillion as Hal Jordan. And people are going to suck ass to this. That's fine. I would have rather have had Hal Jordan. Mr. Terrific, which, I mean, I don't care. I have his first appearance. Whatever, fair play. And whatever it says there in the back, terrific. Sure, why not? That these guys don't come with an accessory is crazy. This lady, who very much reminds me of Man of Steel, the female character in that, I forgot her name. Fiora, whatever, I don't know. Very, very, very lackluster. And I don't know, I'm not blaming Spin Master. I'm blaming more James Gunn on this one. This character leaves very little to nothing in the imagination. Basically, you collect her, him, that cancer patient, and her, so that you can collect and make this guy. Okay? He does have, and is the only one out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures that has a ab crunch. He does bend at the ab. However, he will not bend the head. He might turn it slightly a little bit, but you're not going to get that either. Will he turn at the knees? Yes, he will. Will he turn at the elbow? Yes, he will. Will he move up and down here at the shoulder? No higher than this. So no, he will not. Basically, is it worth it? I don't know. It's up to you. What do you think? I do love this Superman. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that Spin Master outdid themselves with this Superman. Maybe this one will be number 2, or the Hawk Girl will be the number 2. I don't understand why they didn't include the mace with that. This should have been his own figure instead of a Build-A-Figure, because I would not pay $10 for this guy. If it wasn't for the piece I needed for him, I would not pay $10 for that guy. I would not pay $10 for her if it wasn't for the fact that I wanted to collect them for this guy. Make of it what you will. This is your Superman movie action figures for a movie that comes out in less than 2 months. These guys do not stand up well. You cannot pose them for a good stand unless they're on a stand, especially that guy right there. See what I mean? These guys are very, very flimsy when it comes to standing them up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm probably gonna end up donating a lot of these guys, especially her, because she seems so like boring. Nothing added to any kind of like posability or play. Mr. Terrific, definitely that Green Lantern, and this guy too. I'll probably keep Hawk Girl and whatever his name is, Robot number 4. Definitely keeping Superman. But pretty much, yeah, these toys suck. I'm not going to lie to you. If you're looking as a collector, $10, that's 10 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's $75, $80 just to collect him. Is definitely, man, okay, her, him, these 3, 1, 2, and 3. The rest are not worth it. I'm telling you right now, I don't get anything from Spin Master. I'm not making any money off this video. This is totally me giving you my unbiased review. And I also think that Superman, coming out in less than 2 months, should have a cardboard display with 6-inch Superman action figures, the little 3-inch coloring books, Superman t-shirts, Superman capes on display, you know, in Walmarts and at Targets, if you're going to make this movie successful. I've seen none of that. Walmart is the only place to carry these. Target has nothing. Maybe Target has one of these 12-inch figures. Maybe. But as of me recording this video on May 25th, Star Wars Day, not every Walmart has these. I've been to 3 to 4 Walmarts by me. Only 2 had something. One had 2 pegs full of this Superman. They had the 12-inch, and these 2 were just sitting on some random shelf. Again, only 1 of each. Target had none of these. I went to 3 or 4 different Targets. Nothing. Maybe one Target had a 12-inch. I can't remember. But that will be stretching it out. And yeah, it's a very poor marketing. If it were me, you would have a huge cardboard cutout of Superman for the movie poster of him looking up, shooting up that way, full with this Superman, all of these guys available, the 12-inch, a Superman coloring book, a Superman t-shirt, a Superman cape that looked just like this. Not a cape that had that on it. That's not a Superman cape. But one that had that. Yeah. And that would have been a totally different marketing campaign. Let's see what happens. I don't have much hope from this film. I think that the action figure looks better than the movie. That is not a good thing. In any event, there you have it. Spin Master, you kind of dropped the ball, but you kind of didn't. It is what it is. Let me know what you guys think.